Hello there everybody, welcome back to a new episode. In this one, it's been a bit of a while since we have last looked at Paysafe stock or BFT stock, and of course over that period, mainly over the past month, we are looking positive on this one. The past 5 days is showing a very small increase, I do believe, according to Google, but overall, the question is this one a buy right now? And of course the merger isn't going through just yet. There is still time in my opinion with the stock only trading at $15, so yeah, we're going to be asking all of those kind of questions into tonight's video. If it does sound like a good plan, of course, please do leave a like on the channel and do subscribe. It would massively help out. On top of that, of course, if you want to come talk to us on Discord about stocks, you can. Link is down in the description. So before we do start as well, I need to say that I'm not a financial advisor, and all things said in this video are nothing but my opinion, and that is when we talk about predictions, by the way. Of course, things can change, factors may differ in the future, and you also may have a different opinion, but this is just mine and it is not financial advice. So yeah, now I've said that, we can jump straight in. So guys, looking at this one over the past 5 days mainly, we can see honestly we've been pretty flat with Paysafe stock or BFT stock. Looking at this one, we are up ever so slightly at 0.4%, so it's really been quite flat. I mean, we have seen a bit of a sell-off at the start of the week on Monday, and of course from about the Tuesday onwards, we kind of recovered from that. We saw a bit of dips here and there at market open and whatnot, and also at market closes, but really from the 7th onwards, which is of course the Thursday up until the Friday, we have been pretty flat, and honestly I think this is a good thing. Over the past month, you guys already know we are up, we're up about 18%, which is honestly not bad at all. It's a decent return and I'm happy to see that. I think, going into the future we are going to be seeing better returns than this, and I think this is just going to be, sped up by the process of the merger happening. And of course the merger is with the company Paysafe. So Paysafe is obviously an online payment platform of a certain kind. They have a lot of different partners which they work with. They have a lot of different systems which they do. Basically, it's very interesting to explain. A similar platform to it is kind of PayPal. Now, don't get me wrong, because somebody did say in a previous episode, this company is not as big as PayPal. Honestly, I absolutely do agree with that, but I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Guys, PayPal stock is worth like $300 or $400, I do believe. We don't need a $300 or $400 stock to make a big increase. If this one was to go up to $50, we've already made a huge increase, and of course, that's just a possibility. But yeah, looking at this one in the future, I do see a lot of strength coming for this one leading up to the merger. Honestly, it looks like we started to see hype around the 4th of December, so literally about a month ago, a little bit more, we started seeing that hype building, and into the next few weeks, I would like to see this one continue to carry on. I think if Foley himself, does keep advertising the stock, and that is something that somebody in the Discord did mention, and I want to give credit for that. But yeah, I absolutely agree. If this does keep happening, or if it does start happening, and of course closer to merger we get, articles are going to be coming out about this. Basically, the more hype and attention this one gets, I do believe we're going to see more investors get in, and I think that is going to be a good thing. I think it will help the share price upwards, and I do think we can be seeing big gains. Honestly, with this one, I do see a lot more growth than with some of the other SPACs. I am very positive on it, and when it comes to the actual targets for it, honestly, it's hard to say at this point, but I definitely think we're going above $25. Now, on my high side estimate, I think we're looking at maybe a max of $50. It's not one of the most anticipated, SPACs at the minute, but I really do think it should be a bit higher than what it is, because honestly, I like what the company does. The company's obviously very valuable. It's been around for a very long time, and it's, it's a fairly decent and big name in its industry. So for that reason, I can see this merger being quite successful. Now, I'm not sure, honestly, in my personal opinion, when that growth is going to come, i.e. if it's going to be coming before the merger or after it. I do think we are going to see a bit of hype before the merger. Like I said, my estimate pre-merger would be about around $25 to $50 max, and of course that does depend on how much hype this does get. Now, after the merger, I do think we could be seeing much higher targets than that. I would personally like to see this one trading around $100, but that's just my view. It could, go a bit lower than that, maybe at about $40 in my personal view, but I do think we are going to be looking at a big gain on this stock regardless, leading up to the merger and subsequently after. So that's just my opinions. My opinions are, when it comes to if this one is a buy, I would definitely say it's not a bad buy, honestly. I would say with only a $5 increase, we're only up 50% from the initial announcement of the merger, so I do think we have a lot more room to run. Obviously, on top of that, we've got factors such as, the possibility of the stock getting advertised or hyped up by a lot of different people, and of course, if an institution was to pick up this stock as well, it would have an absolutely insane effect. But yeah, obviously, closer to the merger, bigger growth in my personal view. Whether that is before or after is a completely different story, but I I do believe that we are going to be seeing some growth on the next few months. So honestly, I don't see it as too bad of a buy in my personal opinion. Hope you enjoyed the quick video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.